Hello, I'm Ed Jimenez with Cisco's industry marketing team. Today we're going to talk a little bit about PCI, the payment card industry compliance requirements. First off, many of our customers are having a number of challenges associated with PCI. These include the fact that, first off, they're not quite sure how to deal with the requirements. Many of our customers have different consultants engage with them, often telling them conflicting stories of how to address PCI. That's why at Cisco, we spend a lot of time understanding how PCI impacts the network and what retailers can do to address it. Secondly, many of our retail customers are concerned about the changes that happen regularly with the requirements. It really makes it difficult for them to keep up with what's going on and making sure that the investments they're making today can address PCI moving forward. Finally, a lot of our retailers are concerned about the new technologies that they're investing and implementing in the stores. As they implement new systems, new devices, these unfortunately often have negative impacts on the infrastructure that they put in place and how secure the data is within their stores. So how are our retail customers dealing with PCI, and specifically what are some of the failures that they're running to when they engage with PCI consultants to try to address these issues? A couple of the big issues relate to ensuring consistency of how they deploy technologies to deal with PCI. If you think about retail locations, many retailers will have anywhere from 500, 600, 700, even thousands of locations. It really makes it difficult for them to implement a consistent security solution across all those locations. That's why many of our retail customers are focused on solutions and technologies that help them centrally manage security. Why is PCI even more important today in the difficult climate that many retailers are facing from a financial standpoint? First off, for many retailers, it's important that they maintain customer loyalty, and protecting their data, their credit card data, is a very critical way for them to do that. Secondly, many retailers are focused on multi-channel efforts to ensure that they can work with customers regardless of how they interact. This would include their websites, their catalogs, and in-stores. They need to have a security solution that addresses all three of those channels in order to ensure customers that they can continue to have rich relationships with that retailer regardless of how they choose to shop. So what is Cisco doing today to help customers deal with PCI compliance? Really three things. The first is we've created an end-to-end solution. We work with some of the leading partners in the retail space. People like CyberTrust Verizon Business Systems, who is one of the leading auditors out there helping retailers today. We've engaged with companies like NCR, Wincor, IBM, Verifone, and EMC. All of these major players in providing retailers with in-store technologies, payment systems, and data center technologies. We brought these all together to create a holistic approach of how retailers can address PCI. Secondly, we've worked with those retailers to create validated designs and architectures that specifically meet each of the PCI compliance requirements. Finally, we've made sure that that design and those architectures can deal with new technologies as retailers implement them, so that the designs and implementations and investments retailers are making today can grow with them as their strategy around retail and dealing with customers changes over time.